a battle of the NFC North. We have the Vikings against the red-hot Packers. Packers, somehow, some way, snuck their way back into the playoff conversation. Packers, if they win out and a couple of things fall their way, they could potentially sneak into that 7th seed. So we have the Vikings, who had a nice close game against the Giants, taking on the Packers, who played a good defensive game last week. This is in Lambeau. I don't know. This is a tough game. I like the Packers in this game because I think they're playing. I think they're. Oh, I can already tell you don't like that big. Just crossing the arms. I like the Packers in this game because I trust Aaron Rodgers. I think they are starting to gain some momentum. Their defense has played well the last few weeks. As long as they can keep their run game going with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, should have a good time there. Regardless of this game, it'll be a close game just because every Vikings game is. But I like the Packers to prevail. If I'm not mistaken, the last time they faced off, Packers and Vikings, the Vikings prevailed. And I do think that
by a lot.
They blew them out, right?
Yeah, by a lot. Then only prevail. They shut the Packers down for the most part. I don't know if the Packers broke 10. We're pulling up the last score from this game. But we talked about the Vikings.
Oh, yeah. That was the first game of the season.
23-7. And that was the Vikings coming out party where people were like, oh, my God, look how good they are in the first week. And they came out. They showed that they're the better team. They're more dominant. And I think they're going to show it in this game because I talked about it in the Panthers and Bucks game where their coach is going to put on the board, you have a chance to send Tom Brady home, send him out of our division, or retire Tom Brady. You have a chance to do that. Kevin O'Connell, same exact situation. It's like, Patrick Peterson, are you really going to let a rookie burn you? It's like, Justin Jefferson, are you going to let Jair Alexander cover you? Because guess what? He can't. You have a chance to break the wide receiving record in this game. It's just the Vikings. This is the send-off for Aaron Rodgers this year. You have a chance to insert yourself as the dominant team in the future of that division with flexing your muscles with Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, and you have to win this game because you don't want to fall that 2nd seed. You want to hold on to it and then pray that the Eagles lose in the divisional round, and then you get home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So I think the Vikings have been in close games. They're an 11-0, historically great team in one-possession games this year because they played in so many. But they've showed resilience all year long, and I don't think just because the Packers have come back and beat some struggling teams that they're going to go ahead and beat the Vikings. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Vikings in this game. I think they win this game 26-24. Do think it's a close game, as always with the Vikings, but I think Justin Jefferson, we're going to see him make his case for MVP.
Yeah, I will say, I will push back. Jair Alexander has done a good job of covering Justin Jefferson in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's impossible. Jeff.
Still got Hawk and Thielen and AJ Osborne. And
I think the Packers are a better team than they were week 1. I think the Vikings are a better team as well. Close game regardless. This could be the nail in the coffin if they lose this game. I think the Packers are playing with more urgency. Vikings already have a playoff game scheduled for them. They already clinch a playoff spot. So I'll take the Packers. I'm actually going to flip your score and say 26-24 Packers.
Yeah, I just think coaching is going to be the difference because I don't trust Matt LaFleur to make the right play in a close game. I don't trust Aaron Rodgers because he's proved time and time again he's going to choke away a good opportunity in a close game, even though it's usually in the playoffs and not the regular season. I just think the Vikings are on a mission this year to prove that they're not fraudulent and reverse their fate, and I just think they're going to pull it off. Kevin O'Connell, definitely a huge coaching advantage over Matt LaFleur.
I think it's kind of the same coaching advantage, but
what?
Yeah, Matt LaFleur and Kevin O'Connell.
Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. Kevin O'Connell turned Kirk Cousins into a top 5 passer in the league.
Well, it helps when you have Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, it does.
And Adam Thielen and TJ Hawkinson and Dalvin Cook.